Hello, this is YonexY664, and okay, so I tried to show people how to do a lot behind the streams, but that didn't go so well because apparently it lags whenever I'm in a call or something or streaming or whatever. And I don't want that to happen in my videos, so just in case, I'm gonna keep filming off screen. Also, when I last time I streamed, a guy who went by the name Alberto appeared, and no, that wasn't the Alberto who everyone thought it was. Like his name was Alberto, but it wasn't him. Um, um, yeah, I had this. The link was in the description, so that's probably so. Yeah, need to be careful. Don't judge people by their names. Also, I did write in the final stream in the last time I streamed, but I decided to change and see if anyone's interested to join in my streams. Also, this will be just a little trying to make sure that last stream that I literally just didn't seem weird. Again, it was behind the scenes, but yeah, I feel like next time I'll do that in video form. So, may as well do some TRS-19. Like, it lags when I'm filming, but I don't mind when I'm streaming. Norway. So, here's probably my newest OC. I call him Marcus. He's a Pacific A-class engine. Don't remember which one it was. I gave him an NWR from the tender and the number 8787. Now, what could I possibly have made used to reskin that? Ugh. Oh, excuse me. Again, still feeling a little bit sloppy, but other than that, I'm doing fine. I I used this year 87546 model that I found Discord link, and it was on Twitter. And yes, it was before I decided to go into incognito and stay away from Discord for a while. I'm still gonna do it for a while. I used this to reskin that, and yes, it is '06, which means it is pretty much allowed to be reskinned. Hi, Victor.
Hi, hi, Jan. Hi.
Hey.
So, uh, yeah, I know.
Hmm.
Huh.
Oh, hey,
Okay.
today's Cinco de Mayo.
Okay, but what kind of language are you speaking?
Ugh. I mean, I'm currently speaking in my English.
Um, okay, and I think it's kind of sound like yeah, I know, and I think it's kind of sound like Spanish. I think I don't know, but yeah.
Oh no, it's not Spanish.
Oh. Okay, got it.
Hello, YouTube. This is Trainboy54. Well, happy Cinco de Mayo, or happy 5th day of May, everyone.
That's not how you
We've got
pronounce Cinco de
Rusty,
Mayo.
the narrow gauge.
Yep,
These are
Jan, that's right. And
These
today
are-
it's May 5th.
James is number 5.
And yesterday was May the
but
4th.
Rusty is also engine number 5 as well.
Yeah, I know, right?
We've got the characters that begin with the letter F on the side of James, and on Rusty's side, we've got the characters that begin with the letter M. So to celebrate the 5th day of May, let me show you who we have to celebrate. We've got Fearless Freddy, 2 versions of Fiery Flynn the Firefighter, or the Fire Engine, Classic Trackmaster Flynn and redesigned Trackmaster Flynn. We've got Frida of Germany. That's my custom Frida out of redesigned Trackmaster Henry, added with Trackmaster Connor's Tender. We've got Ferdinand, Fred Pelhay, the orange truck from the Coal Company. We've got Frankie from the Playrail Hurricane and Frankie train pack. We've got Flying Scotsman, Flora, Ferb, Flash Sentry out of Spencer, Fluttershy out of 2012 Edward, and Farmer McCall. That's my Bachman Farmer McCall anyway.
Okay.
These characters that begin with F. And now, crossing over to the side of Rusty, we've got all the characters that begin with M, the month of May. There's Merrick, the crane, from Blue Mountain Mystery. There's Molly, 2 versions of Merlin the Invisible, Trackmaster Revolution version of Merlin, and now the Playrail version of Merlin. There's Maud Pie out of Mavis, Miss Cheerly out of Stanley, and Microchips out of Trackmaster Whiff. We've got Mike, the miniature gauge engine from Sodor's Legend of the Lost Treasure. Mishti, one of the Danville locos. We've got Madge, the snub-nosed lorry. There's Marion, the steam shovel from the Playrail Gator and Marion train pack. We've got Murdoch, Max and Monty. Max is number 15, and Monty is number 16. Mavis. We've got Mrs. Kindly. I'm sure you know Mrs. Kindly from my Thomas episode remake of Thomas's Christmas Party. And now we've got Mighty Mac. That's Mighty, and that's Mac. So together, they're Mighty Mac.
Why do millions of us play World of Tanks?
Why do billions of us don't play them?
Smashing.
Well, I don't know, but yeah.
It all starts.
There are some videos that I'm watching, but the ads always coming to the videos that. I mean, like, yeah. Let me explain. Like, well, but you have to come in the stream where we are.
I mean, I did put the link in the description, so
Yeah,
people
yeah,
have
I'm
free
gonna
to come in
send to
here.
that dude who has to jump.
Although, Although I might consider not to do that anymore, because yeah, last time someone came in because last time I did that, a very annoying dude came in here.
Starts with Zane having a bad dream, but Jay tells him that he shouldn't worry about it. The ninja are relaxing and having fun after their last adventure, but Wu tells them that they have become lazy and terrible role models. He is able to prove his argument by beating all of them in a fight. So the ninja go on an adventure in hopes of fighting a new villain, except nothing's happening. They're all sad there's nothing to do and no one to fight, and that their purpose is pretty much over, until it's revealed that Clutch Powers found a mysterious pyramid but refuses to go inside to see what's in it. So the ninja travel to the pyramid. Unfortunately, they get interrupted by a giant bug. Most of their vehicles are damaged and now they can't go anywhere, but Zane tells them an engine part was eaten by the giant bug, and if they get it, then they can go. So Zane allows himself to get eaten by the giant bug. He successfully comes out with the engine part, and they escape the giant bug. They make it to the pyramid, and they try to convince Clutch Powers into exploring it, but he's not interested, until he gets a phone call where he might lose his Explorers Club membership if he doesn't explore the pyramid. Inside the pyramid, they learn about a boy that betrayed a snake witch known as Asphira, and they accidentally release Asphira from her prison. She uses her magic to steal Kai's spy powers. Clutch Powers gets away, but everyone else is not so lucky.
Ah,
Nelson is delivering newspapers in the city, and he also makes a new friend. Meanwhile, the ninja are still trapped, but then lava flows into the room, which motivates them into escaping. Despite their attempt
Yeah,
to
very
escape
funny.
the pyramid, the lava catches up to them, and now they're stranded and left to die, until Pixel comes in to save them. Meanwhile, some news reporters are reporting stuff. At the museum, Asphira steals the skull of Forbidden Spinjitzu with the help of some recently resurrected friends. The ninja come to face her, except Kai because he feels sad that his power was stolen. They try to beat her, but they fail, and Asphira gets away. Everyone except Kai is in danger, but then Kai comes in to save them. Kai tells them that a kid named Jake told him that you don't need powers to be a hero. The ninja decide that Lloyd, Nia, and Zane should go after the scroll, while Kai, Jay, and Cole learn more about the boy and the snake story. Lloyd, Nia, and Zane try to get back the scroll, but they fail. Acidus tells the ninja about a boy being friends with Asphira, and then he betrayed her with the power of Forbidden Spinjitzu. The ninja assumed the boy is Garmadon because he's evil, but Master Wu reveals it was him the whole time. He tells them the story where he and Garmadon trespassed into Serpentine territory when they were kids, and they ended up in jail. They also met Asphira, and she was willing to let them out, but only if one of them would teach her Spinjitzu. Wu gladly accepted to do it, so Wu taught Asphira the power of Spinjitzu. Unfortunately, Asphira uses Spinjitzu for evil purposes, so Wu and Garmadon decide to take her down with the power of Forbidden Spinjitzu. Asphira is locked up, and then Wu comes to tell her that she has been
You're right,
sentenced to be imprisoned for eternity.
yeah, just a
which
little
makes her
sick.
very mad. After Wu tells his story,
Yeah, that
Asphira
happened to
comes
me
to
once,
destroy
but
him.
now I'm
Wu
okay.
tells them the
I hope
only
you're
way to
gonna be
defeat
okay
Asphira
too.
is to use the second
Ah,
skill
don't-
of Spinjitzu. So Pixel tells
Don't worry. My tests came out negative. I don't have COVID.
Yeah, he did came to me, by the way. Yeah.
Lloyd, Nia, and Zane to find it. Asphira and her army break into the monastery, and everyone runs inside.
Well, I don't
Clutch
have
Powers
COVID.
has ended up in the hospital,
Yeah,
and Lloyd,
okay.
Nia, and
that's-
Zane ask him where the
that's
second
good.
skull of Forbidden Spinjitzu is. Clutch
Yeah,
Powers tells
I
them that
know.
he put it in the Explorers Club, but he refuses to take them. I don't like this guy. So they make it to the Explorers Club without the help of Clutch Powers, and they steal the second skull of Forbidden Spinjitzu. Asphira catches up to their friends, and they're in a lot of trouble. Fortunately, they get help. Zane uses the second scroll to defeat Asphira. Just when they think they have won, Asphira banishes Zane to the Netherrealm. The ninja try to come up with a plan to get Zane back, but Wu tells him he'll be the one saving Zane, and he'll use Traveler's Tea to get back home. So Lloyd steals the Traveler's Tea from Master Wu. Master Wu tries to stop the ninja from leaving, but he gets defeated. The ninja go to the Netherrealm, but Wu reveals that the Traveler's Tea from Ninjago won't work there, and that they are now stranded in the Netherrealm. The ninja make it to the Netherrealm. They encounter some wolves, but they also meet some villagers. The ninja are taken to their village. One of the villagers tells them that Zane is being held prisoner by the Ice Emperor. At the Ice Castle, General Vex asks the Ice Emperor if he can use an army of Ice Samurai to wipe out the village. The Ice Emperor agrees with him. So the Ice Samurai are convinced into attacking the village. Mwahahaha. The villagers are in danger, but luckily the ninja are able to help. One of the samurai, known as Grimfax, decides to end the fight by putting out their fire. Without the fire, everyone's gonna freeze to death. However, Kai solves that problem by using what's left of his fire powers. Lloyd decides that he's gonna rescue Zane on his own. On his adventure, Lloyd meets a wolf. Lloyd and the wolf become friends. Meanwhile, a group of criminals are talking about which ninja they hate the most. Lloyd and the wolf find a message left by Zane along with a giant mech. Cole ends up encountering a snow creature known as Craig. Cole and Craig become friends. Meanwhile, Lloyd and the wolf continue their quest to save Zane. However, the wolf reveals herself as a human known as Akita. Lloyd ends up getting upset. Akita explains she didn't reveal herself earlier because she has trust issues, but now Lloyd has trust issues as well. They continue to argue against each other, but eventually they decide to work together. Akita also reveals her backstory about how she used to live peacefully in her village with her brother until the Ice Emperor showed up and ruined everything.
Bruh.
The village is being attacked by an ice dragon known as Boreal. Kai tries to fight off Boreal, but he fails. The other ninja have made it back along with Craig, only to see everyone frozen. Kai feels bad that he couldn't save anyone, so the ninja decide they should go to the Ice Castle and confront the Ice Emperor for what has happened. Lloyd gets kidnapped by Boreal. Lloyd is taken to the Ice Castle where he meets the Ice Emperor. Lloyd discovers the Ice Emperor is actually Zane because he's holding one of the scrolls of Forbidden Spinjitzu. Meanwhile, Wu and Pixel work together to bring back the ninja from the Netherrealm, but they accidentally unleash the Preeminent. Now it's up to Pixel to defeat the Preeminent. Meanwhile, Zane became the Ice Emperor because an evil villager known as Vex found Zane in the Netherrealm. Zane's memories are wiped thanks to Vex. Zane wakes up with no memories and Vex tricks him into thinking he is the Ice Emperor. Lloyd tries to convince Zane that he's a good guy and not an evil Ice Emperor.
No, I'm evil.
So Lloyd tries to defeat him, but he fails. Lloyd is locked up along with Akita's brother, Kataru. Grimfax shows up and decides to release them. Lloyd convinces them that they have a chance of succeeding if they work together. Meanwhile, the other ninja, and Craig, are heading towards the Ice Castle, but then Boreal shows up to stop them. Kai gets angry, which allows his fire powers to return to destroy the dreadful dragon. Grimfax and Kataru fight the Ice Samurai while Lloyd deals with the Ice Emperor. Akita shows up to try to kill the Ice Emperor, but Lloyd tells her that he's actually Zane, and then she is frozen along with Lloyd. Vex tells the Ice Emperor he should finish Lloyd, but then he remembers who he used to be, and then he destroys his Scroll of Forbidden Spinjitzu to save everyone from the ice. Vex is banished far away for what he's done. The ninjas say goodbye to their new friends. Also, this happens.
Yeah, boy!
After this big adventure, the ninja finally get to go home.
Got your yawn?
That wasn't a sneeze.
Oh yeah, I got it. I understand.
Enlisted is the free brand new
Again.
online World War II shooter. Command a squad of soldiers and participate in
Yeah.
legendary battles of the Second World War.
Oh,
Right now,
does
the
that
invasion
add?
of Normandy and the battle for Moscow are available in-game with many more to come. In Enlisted, you lead several unique soldiers that you can switch freely between at any time. So even if you get killed, you can still stay in the heat of battle. Choose different squad specializations and complete
That's
tactical
strange, John. It
objectives.
looks like a
You can
video
lay down
game.
barbed wire and mines, build a machine gun nest,
Oh,
tear
whoops.
apart enemy defenses in
Yeah, that's right.
A criminal mastermind known as the Mechanic attempts to break in with his gang to steal a motherboard. The ninja arrive to
Yeah.
stop them, but the Mechanic gets away with the motherboard. The Mechanic attempts to escape, but he ends up getting caught by the ninja. They decide to investigate the place that the Mechanic was going to. Inside the Mechanic's lair, Jay finds an old video game known as Prime Empire. Jay explains that it was created by Milton Dyer, but for some reason it was never released to the public. Nerd. Jay tries to play the game, but it doesn't work, until he figures out that it needed the motherboard they found earlier. Meanwhile, the other ninja discover that the Mechanic has been working for someone known as Funagami. They regroup with Jay, only to find out that he's missing. They discover that Jay is missing because he went inside the video game. The ninja head over to Dyer Island to learn more about Prime Empire. They end up meeting Milton Dyer's assistant, Bob the Intern. Bob the Intern tells them that Milton Dyer has been missing for 30 years. and he was very angry that the company he was working for forced him to shut down Prime Empire. Since Prime Empire has returned, the ninja come to the conclusion that Milton Dyer is Unagami. Cybersport takes a look at the original game, and he comes to the conclusion that in order to save Jay and other players that have been trapped in the game, they would have to go into the game themselves to defeat Unagami. Except Zane and Pixel can't go in because they're robots and their programming might get messed up, so it's up to Cole to play the game long enough for most of them to get in. Meanwhile, the mechanic is locked up in Cryptarium prison, but Unagami finds a way to free him, and he gathers some friends to go after the ninja. The mechanic and his friends make it to Borg Tower where they try to stop the ninja from entering Prime Empire. Luckily, Cole accomplishes the mission, and the ninja are able to go inside. As the others make their escape, Zane takes the motherboard with them. No! The ninja make it into the video game world of Prime Empire, but they encounter trouble. They learn that they can't use abilities they already know, such as elemental powers or spinjitzu in the Prime Empire. When all hope seems lost, Jay comes in to save them, along with a bunch of other Jays. The Jays are actually part of a fan club known as the League of Jays. They meet someone known as Scott who's been trapped in the game for 30 years. Wow, my life is terrible. Scott takes the ninja to the League of Jays hangout place, where they meet Superstar Rockin' Jay, also known as the Real Jay. Meanwhile, a guy known as Aquino does his daily routine, which is to help other players get through a zone of the Prime Empire. However, the players he tries to help keep dying, which makes him feel bad about himself.
Around me are familiar faces.
Aquino is very sad that he can't do his job. He's willing to give up, but he meets the ninja and they cheer him up by saying they need his help. Yeah, okay, I feel a lot better. As Aquino helps the ninja, they encounter a rat man and he tells them about a shortcut they can use to get to their destination faster. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. It turns out it's not because the whole thing was a trap, and the ninja are dying and losing their lives. But luckily, Aquino comes in to save them. They make it to the Cliffs of Hysteria, and they buy some equipment to be able to climb it. They successfully make it to the top of the cliffs, and they were able to capture a Red Visor. They interrogate the Red Visor, and he tells them that Unagami plans to build a portal to the real world out of the energy cubes that come from dead players. And then he blows up. Aquino leads the group into the maze of the Red Dragon, but when he least expects it, the world around him comes to a pause. And that's when Unagami comes in to give him a proposition. If he betrays the ninja, then he can join Unagami in leaving the game to go to the real world. But Aquino refuses to do so, which makes Unagami very upset. They make it to the center of the maze where they find the prize they were looking for, a Kitana, which they need 3 of in order to get close enough to Unagami. But the Red Dragon is also there, and he doesn't plan on letting them leave with it. The world pauses again, and Aquino is told that if he does nothing and let the ninja get killed, then that will let him leave the Prime Empire along with Unagami. But Aquino defies him anyway by showing the ninja how to kill the Red Dragon. The Red Dragon is defeated, and all that's left of him is a blue amulet, which Jay can only use once to summon it as an ally. The game pauses once again, and Unagami is very unhappy what Aquino did, and he promises that Aquino will never get to leave the game. The ninja thank Aquino for helping them get the Kitana, and Aquino decides to go on his own adventure instead of helping others. The ninja need to enter the Speedway 5 billion race to get the second Kitana, but they are told they don't have enough currency to be able to enter. They are able to earn more credits by having Jay and Nia compete in a dance-off. The ninja paid the entrance fee, and they're working on vehicles they can use in the race. Lloyd decides to check out the Speedway 5 billion race to learn more about it. And he ends up discovering Racer 7, someone who is part of the game only for her existence to always lose in every race. Lloyd tells her that she's part of the game and she's meant to always lose, but he also convinces her that it doesn't have to be like that and she should help him and his team win the Speedway 5 billion, but she's not interested. She ends up changing her mind and decides to help them. Unfortunately, they are also discovered by the Red Visors.
Hello.
He sacrificed himself so the others could
Is that you?
Yes! I'm Joel!
Oh,
escape. They make it into the race, but sadly, Kai and Cole do not survive. Racer 7 is able to win the race for the team. They have successfully won the second Kitana, but
Hey,
they're
Yon,
also
do
kind
you
of
think
sad
it's
because of what
Jade?
happened to Kai and Cole. The ninja
What?
No, not.
What did he say? Thomas.
Hey, then who's that guy?
I'm Joel too, but I make a modifier my profile to transform in a fake invisible guy.
Oh, okay.
make it to the place where they need to get the last Kitana, and in order to get it, Floyd needs to fight an opponent. The opponent turns out to be a version of Harumi, which makes Lloyd a little emotional. Hi.
Okay then.
Lloyd ends up getting
Look,
killed.
I'm not here.
Jay and Nia
I'm
receive the
ghost
third
now.
and final Kitana, but they aren't happy because they lost another friend.
I am Ghost
And now it's just up to the two of them to defeat Unagami. Meanwhile, Zane acts like a detective while he and Pixel are looking for Milton Dyer in the real world,
Look,
and
it's my
Pixel is
leader.
not impressed.
I am not impressed.
Oh no.
Zane gets
Are you a
kidnapped by
ghost?
the mechanic, which
I'm
leaves
not talking
Pixel
about
no
you,
other choice
John.
than to
I'm
act
talking
like a
about
detective
this
as
guy
well.
right here.
So
Look,
uncivilized.
Oh, I know.
Pixel successfully finds
my
Milton
Yeah, that's
Dyer,
right.
which
My
it turns out
finger's
that he is not Unagami, but Unagami is the game. He explains that the game was never finished, and there was an incident
I'm
where a test
visible,
subject known as Scott
really
got trapped in the
visible.
game,
No,
and
no,
it scared
no,
the
I'm
company
real.
he was working
I'm
for,
gonna-
forcing him to shut it down. After many
Joel,
minutes of hearing his
Joel.
backstory, Pixel tries to explain to him that Unagami has feelings, and he might be very
Joel.
upset that he was left behind. Machines don't have
Roblox.
feelings.
Joe.
Meanwhile,
Ayo?
Zane has been taken
I
to the
think that's
mechanic's
your
new
name.
hiding place.
Oh, hi,
The
AC.
mechanic also has Wu as a hostage, and he plans to hurt him unless Zane gives him the motherboard. The mechanic has the motherboard, but he also wants to use Zane. He uses the motherboard and Zane in order to charge the portal in Ninjago for Unagami to get through. Jay and Nia are able to put the Kitanas where they belong. Putting out the firewall, that's the only thing standing between them and getting to Unagami.
Hey,
However, a tragedy happens where Nia dies. Now that all his friends are gone, Jay has no choice but to take on Unagami alone. Jay encounters Unagami, and he finds out that Unagami and Milton Dyer are not the same person. Unagami explains that he plans to meet Milton Dyer in Ninjago because he's upset that he was abandoned, and he uses the dead players to make a portal. Jay tries to stop Unagami, but he fails. Unagami turns into a dragon and gets away. Luckily, Jay is able to summon his own dragon by using the amulet he got earlier.
Hey, I'm gonna show a thing to everyone about Lego.
Johnny the Ski.
I'm gonna show a thing.
Jay makes it back to Ninjago. Zane is also free.
Look, share my screen.
Jay tells the group that Unagami is looking for Milton Dyer.
Share. Among Us! Among Us! That is Among Us. Lego piece 266.
Is if Milton Dyer can talk to Unagami about what happened. Jay is able to lure Unagami on top of a building. This is where Milton Dyer comes in to explain that he shut down Unagami, but he had no idea that he had feelings. He is very sorry, and he wants to fix his mistake. This makes Unagami feel a lot better. Unagami has brought back everyone that died, including the other ninja. Milton Dyer and Unagami have made peace, and they set out to go home.
That's sweet freaking out.
Speaking of loose ends, I didn't
It's
get
like the
caught,
end of season
so
12
I'll see you guys in
of
the next
Legos.
season.
I mean, Lego Ninjago. I think.
The way to escape the skeletons.
Yeah.
The ninja are invited to the kingdom of Shintaro to celebrate Princess Vanya's birthday. Also, Master Wu has been feeling down because he feels like the ninja don't need him anymore. He is invited to come with in an effort to make him feel better. Come on, it'll be fun. They make it to the kingdom of Shintaro, where they meet King Vangelis and his daughter, Princess Vanya, who happens to be a huge fan of the ninja, and she's very crazy. She also has a thing for Cole, and that makes Lloyd very suspicious of her because of what happened to him and Princess Harumi. Later that night, Cole gets attacked by a creature, and he finds out that the creature has his mother's necklace, but the creature gets away. Cole tells everyone else about the creature and his mother's necklace, but they don't believe him. We don't believe you. Fortunately, Vanya believes him, and she shows him the way to some underground dungeons to where the creature may have gone. Inside the dungeons, Cole and Vanya discover that creatures are being forced to mine against their own will by some evil skeletons and an evil skull sorcerer. Cole tries to confront the skull sorcerer, but that doesn't work out so well. Now Cole is also being forced to mine. The other ninja try to save Cole, but that doesn't work out so well. Now all of the ninja are being forced to mine. It also turns out that the creatures known as the Munts and Geckles don't like each other. I don't like you. I don't like you either! The Geckles and Munts explain that there was once a warrior known as Millie Gilly Lily that defeated a dragon known as Griefbringer with the Blades of Deliverance. She gave each blade to each creature, but now they blame each other for stealing their blade. The ninjas suspect that the Skull Sorcerer was the one who stole the blades. Soon enough, the ninja find a way to escape the skeletons. Lloyd and Cole search for the blades, but they are unsuccessful. The ninja escape before the Skull Sorcerer can catch them. Jay, Lloyd, and Nia end up with the Munts, and the Munts Queen has a thing for Jay. However, this makes Nia very salty, so she and the Munts Queen end up in a duel to find out who gets to win Jay. Nia wins, but she also ends up as the new Queen of the Munts.
All hail Queen Nia!
Meanwhile, Kai and Zane end up with the Geckles, and they suspect them of being evil skeletons. You guys are skeletons!
We are not skeletons!
They end up in a pit where they have to face off the Mino creature to prove they're not skeletons. And it doesn't look so good. Fortunately, Zane is able to figure out that the Mino creature is upset because its armor is too tight, and the Mino creature starts to be a little more nicer. After proving that they are not skeletons, Kai becomes the new Chancellor of the Geckles. Meanwhile, Cole finds himself in a sticky situation, and he's about to be digested by an itsy-bitsy spider. Luckily, Vanya comes in to save him, along with her pet dragon. Cole and Vanya make it back up to the surface, and they meet up with Master Wu. The three of them try to tell King Vangelis about the Skull Sorcerer, but it turns out he is the Skull Sorcerer. And he banishes Cole and Wu to the bottom of the mountain. Vanya goes in after them.
No!
Now they are falling for what seems like a long time. This goes on for at least 11 minutes. Eventually, Cole, Wu, and Vanya make it to the bottom of the mountain. There, they meet a trio known as the Lowly. The Lowly explained that they were on a quest to retrieve a skull for King Vangelis, but then he betrayed them and sent them to the bottom of the mountain. Fortunately, Cole is able to lead them out of rock bottom by using his earth powers. During their journey to escape the bottom of the mountain, they also encounter a lava monster. Meanwhile, Kai and Zane meet the Gekko that Cole encountered earlier. He explains that he attacked Cole because he was hoping his mom would be there, but Kai tells him that she's dead. She's dead. The Skull Sorcerer finds out that the Geckles and Munts are planning to meet to settle their differences, and he resurrects the dragon known as Griefbringer to prevent that from happening. The ninja are successful in getting the Geckles and the Munts to meet. However, they get interrupted when Griefbringer comes by. After escaping the lava monster, Cole and his friends end up at a temple. Cole is able to get them inside by using his earth powers. Inside the temple, they discover a mech, a statue of Cole's mom, Lily, and an ancient art known as the Spinjitzu Burst. Cole tries to learn the Spinjitzu Burst, but he's only able to do regular Spinjitzu. Cole is upset that he can't do the Spinjitzu Burst, but Wu comes out of his comfort zone to make Cole feel better by giving him wisdom. Now Cole feels a lot better. The ninja are cornered with the Geckles and Munts as the Skull Sorcerer draws near. On the bright side though, the Geckles and Munts start to be more friendlier to each other. Unfortunately, the Skull Sorcerer and his army break in. The ninja decide that instead of fighting, they surrender in order for the Geckles and Munts to be free. Now the ninja are prisoners. However, the Skull Sorcerer goes against his word to enslave the months and geckos anyway.
'Cause I'm evil. He's evil.
Meanwhile, the others are trying to think of a way to get back to the surface. Cole suggests that they should use the mech, which they end up doing. They eventually make it back to the surface, but they also have to save their friends who are still trapped in the dungeons. The geckos and months are still being forced to mine against their own will, and the ninja are in a different predicament instead of being forced to mine. Also, the Skull Sorcerer reveals that he is the one who stole the blades to make the months and geckos be against each other. Luckily, Cole and his friends arrive to turn the tables of the situation. Cole retrieves the Blades of Deliverance and uses them to fight off the Skull Sorcerer. But then he ends up in trouble. Meanwhile, everyone else is free and they're fighting off against the skeletons. Cole is not doing so well, and the Skull Sorcerer is winning since he doesn't have the blades anymore. However, when all hope seems lost, Cole figures out how to do the Spinjitzu Burst. It becomes very helpful since that's how he defeats the Skull Sorcerer. Now that the Skull Sorcerer's skull is destroyed, all the other skeletons are being affected. King Vangelis is defeated, and Princess Vanya is not pleased.
You're not my dad!
Vanya becomes queen of the kingdom, the months and geckos learn
King
to play
Vangelis is
each other,
defeated,
and
and Princess
they go on
Vanya is
another adventure.
Vanya.
Hello.
Uansett hva du skal få rent, hjelpe deg med å finne riktig.
Clutch Powers, Master Wu, and Misako go on an adventure on an island. They end up coming across a totem pole, but then it becomes alive. And they end up in major trouble. Meanwhile, Lloyd has learned that Ronan has been hired by the police to capture criminals. However, the ninja are informed that Misako's expedition has gone wrong because she is missing, and her membership from the Explorers Club will be revoked.
This is not good. This is not good at all.
The ninja looked for Timothy Batterson, also known as Twitchy Tim, because he is the only one who knows about the island where Wu, Misako, and Clutch Powers are on. You're coming with us to the island. The island? You want me to go back there? I don't think so. Gas, gas, gas! The ninja head to the island, but first
Can we play the video, please?
They are successful in making it to the island, but they're gonna have to walk in order to get around. However, Lloyd has a different idea. Well, Pixel, I would like to order some transportation.
I thought I just saw the green
To the
ninja.
tent where Wu, Misako, and Clutch Powers are at, except it's abandoned, so they're gonna have to go further into the island to find them. No! The ninja make it deeper into the island, and they encounter a dragon. Except instead of having to fight it, it turns out to be friendly. What a plot twist. As the ninja continue on their journey, they end up coming across the totem pole, and they end up having to fight it. But eventually it becomes too much for them to handle. See ya. Fortunately for Lloyd, he is safe along with Twitchy Tim. However, the ninja are not so lucky because they got captured by some islanders, which are also known as keepers that are trying to protect a storm amulet. They also believe one of them should be sacrificed to please the sea serpent known as Wahira. And they choose Jay not because of his power or because he's super special, mostly just because he talks too much. Before the sacrifice, Jay's being treated like a king. Meanwhile, everyone else is being locked up in a cage, and they also discover Wu, Misako, and Clutch Powers are there as well. Lloyd makes it to the Keeper's village to look for a way to free them, and luckily he is able to find a way. Lloyd is able to free everyone, and they go looking for Jay, except Clutch Powers tries to steal the amulet, but that doesn't work out so well since they end up getting captured again. Despite treating Jay very well, they still end up sacrificing him to Wahira, and he's not too happy about it. The ninja escape, and they try to save Jay, but they fail. However, they also discovered that the Wahira Jay is being sent to is actually fake because it has a wooden tooth. The chief explains the keepers have been living peacefully until Wahira has caused for them, and they've been giving it treasure to keep it calm, but that wasn't enough, so they thought sacrificing Jay would do the trick. Jay ends up inside a cave where some criminals have been keeping the treasure, and the one behind the whole operation turns out to be Ronin. Yeah, haha, it's been me all along. I guess I'm a bad guy now instead of an anti-hero, but at least I get to have some loot. The ninja are able to catch him, and he hopes to escape, but that doesn't work out so well. Now Ronin is the one who's being locked up, and the chief thanks the ninja for their help. However, the amulet is missing, but that's because Clutch Powers is trying to steal it again. But he ends up getting caught. Lloyd also wonders if the sea serpent known as Wahira is actually real or not. I wonder what this will be diving into.
This is not good. This is not good at all.
I see it out again.
Yes, yes.
Not again. Wait, it's going to be over by itself. I know it did.
Nia is having trouble controlling her water power, but luckily Maya shows up to help her. And then this happens. We got a #1 victory royale. Yeah, Fortnite, we're about to get down. Get down! 10 kills on the board right now. Just wiped out Tomato Town. My friends just got down. I revived him. Now we're heading southbound. Now we're in the Pleasant Park streets. Look at the map. Go to the mark sheets. Take me to your island to play Fortnite today! You can take me to Moisty Mire, but not Loot Lake. I would really love to. Chug Jug with you. We can be pro Fortnite gamers. We will see about that.
Funny because it's got big chungus in it.
What is that?
Honestly, I have no idea.
It's a cow and a baby.
It's posted on April 1st, which means was supposed to.
No, it's common.
Yeah. And
You're silly. I just woke up.
all right, movie time.
Wow, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I am so glad to be home right now. Your father would have been proud hearing that. Well, you know, back when he was still around. Hey, Mom, we've already lost enough people today. We don't need to go any further. Oh, right. Sorry about that. I'm the one that has to clean up this mess. Hey, Mike, we're back. Jay and Edna, you guys are okay. Where's my sister? Is she around? Oh, you mean Mom? Oh, she's taking a shower. Oh, well, I better not disturb her. I guess I could go fix something while I'm waiting. So, did you guys defeat those dragon hunters once and for all? Yeah, we took care of them, although it did come at a cost. Well, didn't you guys win? Yes and no. The outcome didn't turn out so well. Can you explain what happened during the battle? I wasn't there. Okay, little girl, it's time I told you everything. Come on, Cole. You can't be serious about breaking up with me. I told you before, it's just not meant to be. I just can't believe after all the time we spent together. We've only been a thing for like a year. What is Skype and calling?
Actually, it was his idea for me to break up with you. He's got some really good advice, you know. Yeah, Jay does have great advice. I can't believe I've been so mean to him. Well, it's too late, Mia. You know he's with Nessa now.
For wooing me Stocky to come back. I know. I can't wait to help you get Lord Garmadon. No, I'm with you. Oh, I'm gonna help them fight bad guys. No nuts, no nuts, no coconuts. You're coming home this instant, son, or else you're grounded. Well, that was my mom. I have to get home immediately or else I'm grounded. I hate it when Aunt Ivy gets angry. It's really scary when Mommy's mad. Okay, one of you guys can take me home.
I could get him.
Do we even know the way to my parents' junkyard?
No.
It's in the Sea of Sand. Just make sure to go northeast.
Alright.
I have a message from Wu. He's at the Temple of Erjitsu. Finally, a notification. I hope he's made some good friends. Here you go.
Why do millions of us play World of Tanks? Well, I like Crash.
Zane, can you read it out loud? It says that we need to assemble at the temple immediately. He has made some new allies, but Lord Garmadon has assembled a team of his own. We all need to work together if we're going to defeat him once and for all. We should bring at least a few of our dragons. I'll go tell Skylar and Dareth about this. Hey Guy, how long have you been standing there? Dareth? What are you doing with my girlfriend? Oh, well, you see, we were just, Sky, can you help me out here? I was just teaching Dareth how a bear hug works. Yeah, just so I could learn how to strangle an enemy. We were definitely not making out in an alley or something like that. Whatever. I just came over to tell you guys, it's go time.
Sorry I'm late, but where is everyone?
They're already inside the temple.
I don't see anyone here.
Oh, hey Moro.
They killed him?
Hey Nia, glad I could make it.
So I assume that we have to deal with both Dragon Hunters and Garmadon? I believe so. Some of the hunters have gone to Ninjago, and I am sure that they're working with my brother. You told us that the hunter leader wants your armor? Yes, Maya. Only so he can control the Firstborn and all dragons. However, this armor was meant for the Chosen One, so he should not be anywhere near. Too bad the armor doesn't give you any powers. That would defeat those hunters for sure. Speaking of power, Garmadon also has a power too. Dareth, you used to work with him. Do you know anything? I know about Harumi, the white-haired girl, who I used to work with along with Garmadon. I used to teach guards before I lost my powers and joined you guys. But what about Garmadon? We want to know about Garmadon's power. He has a power that is in his natural essence. When he was resurrected, he was easily able to discover it. Is there no way to get rid of it? The only way I can think of to do that is if I got Miley Bork to create some kind of device that can alter his power. But since I enslaved him, I'm sure he's gone full-out rebel by now. Perhaps if we could trap our enemies, that would give us an advantage. I don't think so, Dad. Those hunters are pros at traps. That may be true, but what they don't have that we have is dignity. I have my super suit, so I can help protect Ray and Maya while I set up the traps. Thank you, Ronan. Please protect my parents at all costs. Hey, I never let you guys down once before, and I'm not going to start a streak today. I don't know, Ronan. There have been a few times. I am surprised that we are not using our prisoner. I'm sure he is full of useful information. Oh, no you don't. Do you have any idea when the Dragon Hunters are planning to attack our base? Attack? Well, what do you mean by that? Don't play dumb, Chutoy. You know what we're talking about. I might have heard them say something about noon. And do you know where our friends Coco and Lloyd are being held? You probably knew that they were taken, so why don't you tell us where they are? No. Stop asking me questions. Gee, thanks for your support, buddy. Well, that was sarcasm, by the way. Alright, Maya. I just set up another trap. I think that should be the last one. Wait, I have one more trap to set. Alright, I think that should be all of them. Maya, what's that behind you? I don't remember seeing that there. Ah!
You guys need to get out of here. I'll hold the big guy back. Hey, no one takes out my arm and gets away with it. What are you even supposed to be made of?
Oh. Alright, students, this isn't a training session. The entire realm is counting on you guys to take down those lunatics. But we've only been learning for 2 months. You know what? Just kill off those hunters as if y'all are uncivilized savages.
Kill people as if you're insane?
Now that we can do.
That may be a lot of hunters, but we have the upper hand.
What do you mean by that?
We're gonna make fun of them. You guys look like metalheads. Charge!
Good job,
No! I got one of them. Now let's take down the big man.
No one kills off my friends and gets away with it.
This bread is good. Thanks, Mommy. See, you don't need to save the world. You stay here with me. Mom, something's coming out of the sky. I already told you, Ryan. I insist. Watch out!
Well, so much for my training.
It is as you predicted, Iron Baron. Our dragon hunters has overpowered the ninjas' forces. I see the ninja are using common criminals to win their battles. Pathetic. I do not see the dragon armor, nor the firstborn, and definitely not her eggs. I do not expect for them to reveal themselves just yet. I will inform Lord Garmadon of the outcome. My hunters have overrun the ninjas' allies. Good, good. And how's my Oni Titan doing? He scared away 2 individuals that looked like elemental masters. My Emperor, allow me to go after them. I doubt they would be a match for me. Very well then, Harumi. Do not disappoint me. I shall not fail you, my Emperor. I guess I'll go after the dragon eggs. Our friends need us, Mom. What are we gonna do? Well, Lloyd, because of our predicament, we can't really go anywhere, so I say hold on tight until we find a way to escape. Hey, Robot Girl, you said you have a plan to escape this dump. Are you gonna tell us what it is?
I do indeed have a plan, and it involves you, Camille, the Master of Form.
I'm part of the plan? Now I'm interested.
You will need to disguise yourself as a guard in order to trick the other guards into opening the gate. Then one of us
Oh my god, Jan, it's an ad.
will attack whoever
Don't
opens
worry,
the
it's
gate so
gone.
we can leave.
Ah, alright. I am a fan of this plan. Miley Borg, you've been here longer than all of us. Do you know the ways in and out? Of course I do. I was a slave for more than 2 weeks in this facility.
Alright then, let's do this.
Help! I got locked in here along with all these prisoners.
Good thing they forgot to confiscate our belongings. Alright everyone, let's blow this popsicle stand. Well, turns out my students have failed their master. I told you guys, you can't trust villains to do the work. Looks like we have to rely on you, Ninja, to stop the hunters. Jay and I can handle those losers. Cole and I will go after the Oni Titan, who knows what he has done to our friends by now. Okay, I'll go inside the temple to protect the Firstborn's dragon eggs. Good plan. I'll stay out here in case someone tries to break in. Finally, some alone time.
Oh! Well, what do you know? My staff also works on ghosts. Where are the dragon eggs? Tell me.
I would rather drown than let you win.
Oh, I have my ways of extracting information.
Well, this is an interesting catch. Any last words before we take you apart? Well, it was nice knowing you guys. What?
Good evening.
You're all free to go. Anyone else thirsty?
A little help here?
Don't even bother getting up. You already know who's gonna win. Hey guys, I hope I'm not late to the party. Looks like that monster got to Ronan. I feel bad for him, but we will avenge him by destroying this monster once and for all. Hey, what's that statue doing all the way out here? I don't know if that is a statue, Cole. Only one way to find out, I suppose. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a statue. Ah! Zane, I could really use a hand. Cole, I'll get you out of there. Let go of my friend, you blockhead. Zane, maybe you shouldn't have said that. Zane, I think we officially hit rock bottom. Hello there, stranger. I don't believe I've seen you around. Cut the small talk. I'm not here to make friends. Well, you can't blame me for trying. Give it up. I know this forest way better than you. You think you know everything, old man, but everyone makes mistakes sooner or later. Ugh, Ray, no! I can't believe you would marry a fool that would fall for his own trap. Then we are perfect for each other. No, please don't kill me. Oh, I'm sorry, sweetie, but no one gets to choose how they go out. Maya? Was that you? Oh, I'm afraid Maya will not be able to respond. But don't worry, you will get to join her in the departed realm. I see someone has issues they need to work out. You. Oh, and by the way, you were the worst student I ever had. You're going down. Isn't anyone gonna help me out here? The children of the firstborn, they are mine for the taking. Huh, too easy. You're too late, Wu. I have the dragon eggs. I finally have the upper hand this time. Are you sure about that? Why does this feel so heavy? They're rocks? No. Where are the real dragon eggs? They are safe with the firstborn, far away from your grasp, Iron Baron. The dragon armor you have controls all dragons. If I can get it, I can get the firstborn and the eggs. Not as long as I am around. Let us go, Dad. You can't just keep us with you forever. Oh, I believe that's your ignorance speaking for you, son. If you and your mother joined the same path I have, we wouldn't be fighting all the time. Lloyd, when he's distracted, if you can get yourself close to that fire, it'll melt off the handcuffs. What are you guys jabbering about? Is it some kind of secret? That's okay. Everyone's got secrets, including me. But with my wife and my son nearby, I feel like I could tell you guys about anything. We can finally be a family again. What? Sorry, Commandant, but that family reunion is going to have to wait. No! You can't get away from me that easily. If we keep going straight, they'll take us to the control room.
The control room is where the security protocols for the hangar bay are located. Good thinking.
If we get to the hangar bay, we can hijack a vehicle and get out of this place. Although if we turn left, we can make a weapon to disrupt the bad guys. What? We're trying to escape, not create some arts and crafts. I'm sorry, Brad, but I'm sure the ninja are facing Lord Garmadon and his allies as we speak. I have seen Lord Garmadon's elemental power before, and it is nasty. You do not want to see it. We can save time if one team splits up to create the weapon while the other team takes control of the control room. Oh, I like your thinking.
You know, I'm sure water and wind go great together.
Stop flirting with me and focus on the task at hand. I know how we can beat these hunters. How? So you know how I can absorb anyone else's power? What are you thinking, Sky? I need everyone to come over by me. If I can absorb all of you guys' elemental power at the same time, I can combine them all to attack the hunters. What are they doing over there? With your powers combined, I call upon the elements of wind, water, lightning, fire. Somebody stop them. They're gonna kill us all. For Ninjago! She did it. She crippled the hunters once and for all. Well, don't forget Chew Toy. We still have him locked up somewhere. Oh no, my Skylar. All that power must have been too much for her. If she's still breathing, she might make it.
Okay.
You and Morrow should probably bring her back to the base. Kai and I will go look for Cole and Zane.
Yeah, I know. I
We'll
heard
do our
about
best
that.
to help her out.
Okay.
So, where do you think Cole and Zane are? I don't know. I hardly know where Ninjago we even are. This ice shield will not last forever. I have an idea. This creature is made of nature, right? Yes, I believe so. If I could get close to him, I can use my earth powers to destroy him from the inside. This place is disgusting. I sure hope Cole knows what he's doing, cause he just got eaten. Must get up. That was horrific. I hope Cole is still alive. Yeah, I'm still here. So you were pretty much trying to get eaten. Well, looks like it was effective. Okay, you may win this round, Cole, but next time don't get eaten. You can't outrun me forever. I could run forever. I'll never be caught. Whoa! That was close. I better watch my step. Yes, you should watch your step, especially since I'm gonna help you fall. Harumi, why are you doing this? Commandant will treat you no good. He's just using you as a pawn, just like how he's used me. Enough. I'm not gonna listen to a traitor.
Okay, gotta end the stream here and now.
Let me catch my...
Great, Jan. You did.
Right, see you guys in the... I'll see you guys in the next one.